Hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. My name is Chima-Okoro, and I'm talking to you live from my personal profile. I have been doing something like this for quite a while, and I haven't actually done any on my personal profile. And there are some people that are not able to see me on my business page. So for today, for a change, I decided to do it on my personal profile. So if you're joining me today for the very first time, thank you. And if you have been part of my processing on my business page, good to have you here. I am talking to you live from United Kingdom. And part of the things I do is once in a while to bring a member of my online business community. And by the way, even though I'm an accountant, I am also an online business entrepreneur. So because of that, I do bring some of my partners within the business to talk a little bit about what we do, how we do it, how they started, and what the journey has been like. And that's what this one is about today. So I have a special guest who will be doing most of the talking, not me. And you'll be meeting her shortly. Like I said, I'm in United Kingdom, but she is in Canada. So by way of housekeeping, I'm using a third-party software called StreamYard. Of course, you'll be seeing it right behind me. For those of you who haven't used StreamYard before, when you make comment, we are not going to be seeing it live because you haven't given StreamYard permission to allow us see you. But if you want us to see you, you need to do that. And the way to do that is by going to www.streamyard.com/Facebook. Once you do that, you only need to do it once. If you do that, we'll be able to see your comment or questions and respond to it in real time. But if not, I will still respond to whatever comments or question you ask after we finish the live event. So now I bring my guests. Hello, Tashi.
Hi, Chibi. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, thank you. And you?
I am doing great. Thank you for asking.
Okay,
And
nice to
hello
have
to all our viewers out there.
you here. Nice to have you with us. I know those that are watching and those that will even be watching later will want to know who is this my special guest. So can we start by you telling us who you are? What do we need to know about you?
Okay, guys. It's a pleasure to be here sharing this platform with you and having you guys watching us, and hearing me share my story to see how much I can inspire someone. So my name is Tashi Ryan. I am originally from Jamaica. I presently reside in Canada. What should I say now? Jamaican Canadian. So I have 3 kids and I am also a wife. My background is in education. I've been a teacher for over 20 years now. I do teaching here in Canada as well as program planning and you name it, the works. So I do still have my full-time job while I do my business part-time. And I think that's it. I am a coach. I am a mentor in our beautiful community that you are about to hear more of. And I'm just loving what I'm doing, helping families changing their lives and helping not only families, but anyone who is interested and willing to change their circumstances. We are here to do that. And so I am enjoying this journey.
Yeah, that's what this is about, to share our journey and let people see that there's another means of earning while you're doing whatever you're doing, and it doesn't stop you from doing what it is you're doing. And there are people who have transitioned to make it their full-time business. Yes, you can do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how did you get into the online business? Did you wake up one morning and said, okay, I want to do online business? Or How did you come about?
To be honest, I had no intention, and I didn't even know that entrepreneurial activities would have been a part of my life, because
Yeah,
in our culture we were raised to go to school, get a degree, get a diploma, whatever it is, education wise, and then find a job. So that's how I was raised. So nothing about entrepreneurship. I knew nothing about it, and it didn't at that time pique. It didn't pique my interest to learn about it. But since I came to Canada, I came across my business while searching for something to do part time. As an immigrant here in Canada, it really takes a lot out of us, and to get settled, to learn the new culture, and basically we're starting from scratch. And so
exactly.
that starting all over again, it pushed me to find something different, because then I realized that my job wouldn't allow me to achieve the things that I wanted to, because I was playing catch up with time, because I migrated at a later age. So playing catch up to gain what I lost, and to set a future for my kids, and so for all of us to enjoy. So that was when I came across this business, because I knew then that the job would not allow me to retire. It would not allow me to live comfortable. It would not allow me to take care of my parents back home. And it would not allow me to give the kids the life that they truly deserve. And so, searching for a part-time job, I came across this business opportunity. And I wasn't skeptical per se, but I was careful. I wouldn't say I was skeptical, but I was careful, because when I was growing as a child, the online space was never about as it is now. And so it has grown over time, and changing my mindset to accept that the online space can give me something that I'm looking for, that allowed me to say, what do you have to lose? You have more to gain than to lose. So I plugged in. I watched a free 90-minute webinar that I was asked to watch, and I was excited. But at the end of it, I got pumped, and I said to myself, I need to try this. I don't know if it is something that I can do, but I need to try this. What do I have to lose? Nothing. You know, so I did what was asked of me. I registered, and I got that email. I did pay a minimal cost to enter the community, and which was told that it was 100% refundable
Wonderful.
once you get in. And that even made it more better for me, because I was ensured that, listen, if you don't like what you see, just ask us back for your cost. And I just did that, because I was ensured that it was guaranteed that I would get it back. And I'm like, there's nothing to lose. Why not just go check it out? But I didn't turn
Exactly.
back.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't
of course,
turn back, because what I saw there, I fell in
yeah,
love with, and I became passionate about it. And this is me today. 3 years going in my business. I now own a registered business right here in Canada. The government knows about it. I pay my taxes. It is supplementing my income. It's taking care of us. And I am grateful that I did not, use skepticism and walk away. I gave it a
yeah.
try.
Okay, congratulations on registering your business. Yeah, like you mentioned, it's those of us from African origin, we are from extended family system. So even when you're struggling for yourself, it doesn't matter how tight things are here for you, you still have to think about those that are at home. You have to send something to. Yeah, and me, I was a bit skeptical, and like you, it didn't stop me because I saw my own was an ad I saw. I liked it, I saved it, I watched the replay of the mastermind twice, and then even attended the live webinar before. In fact, it was at the live webinar that I registered. And of course, with that promise of you get your money back within 30 days if you don't like what you see.
Yeah.
And that was it for me. So for you, this online business, what is uniquely different about it? There are 1,001 type of online businesses out there. What is so special about this? Why would somebody leave all those other ones and come into this?
Number one, it's integrity for me.
Okay.
Integrity means a whole lot to me, especially with my background.
Yeah.
Anything that I'm doing, it cannot be anything that is scammy or anything that is not of good nature. So
Mm-hmm.
if I'm going to put my name on something, it has to be something good. It has to be something outstanding that I can say to anyone, I can be proud of and say to anyone, hey, I'm doing a business and this is what I'm doing. You can have a look at it. Right. So
Yeah.
that what in its sense was number one for me and was key, and comes after integrity. You look at the system that we have, automation. I can do my business without disrupting my regular schedule. My
Yeah.
business is centered around my regular schedule. And so that was the second thing that made me say, hey, this is what I want to do. And this is where I think I'm going to be for a long time coming, because as parents, we are busy. As professionals, we are busy. But also that this automation allows me to run my business on my phone. Allows me to run my business from my laptop, from anywhere that I go across the globe, because our business is global and recognizable in so many different countries across the world. And so wherever I go, whether I'm on vacation, whether I'm going out to work, wherever it is that I go, shopping, leisure, whatever, I can run my business from there. All I need is my phone, a laptop if necessary, or and a Wi-Fi to run my business. And that was the second thing that would appeal to me, that I had automation as my best friend to run my business without disrupting my schedule. The third thing was that we have a global community, of over 78,000 members. When I got plugged into this business, I was welcomed by strangers. These people, I have no idea. I don't know them from anywhere. And as a first timer, and you see so many people with open arms welcoming you to a community of people that you knew nothing about, all diverse backgrounds, all diverse professionals that you can think about. They were there and they welcomed me with open arms, and I felt like I was a part of that community. Right. So that
Yeah.
was the next thing that allowed me to say, hey, you're planted here. This is where you are. This is where you're going to stay.
Oh,
And
yeah. We know how to
those,
welcome people if you're just coming in for
yes,
the
I,
first
I
time.
love that. And I
Yeah.
love that, we can reach out to them individually too and say, hey, give a personal welcome if you want to. But whatever it is, we have that support. We have that community. We have mentors. We have coaches. We have everybody in that community that has our back. The fourth thing is our training. Technology again. Our training is video based, step by step, organized
Yeah.
in a way that anyone who is not tech savvy will be able to run this business. Like I said, it's on your phone. Must be simple. All right.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's all those things that stood out for me. I was able to do the business around my job. I was able to do the business around my family. I was able to do the business with all these things that we have in store for us. The video-based virtual training, or a weekly masterminds of business owners that meet up and share ideas, share how we are progressing in our business, tips that can help us to advance in whatever that we're doing in our business. There's always somebody there to share something with you, to take care of you. So all those things boil down to me being in this business for 3 years, and in this community with these people, which is growing every single day. So those stood out for me.
Yeah, normally when I rave about our community, people are like, what is so special about your community? But the truth is that I've never seen anything like it.
Yes.
I don't know how many friends I've made just because of being in this community. And the fact that I can call up anybody at any time.
Yes.
And if I have issue, it doesn't matter what it is. There are different groups, different chat roles. You can just pop whatever is your issue into, and the next minute somebody is coming to your aid to ask you, what do you want? How do you want to be helped?
Right.
And that's something so special, so unique. And of course, you mentioned the mentorship and the coaching thing. The fact that in one single business, you have mentor, you have coach, and they're at your beck and call. I don't know if any other business where it is
I deal with
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is. And
Yeah.
part of what am I going to ask next, and you've already answered it, is there any special skill one needs to have to be part of this business?
You know what? No, because we teach you how to do it. Anything that is asked of you, we teach you first. So it's like you're at school and the teacher is saying introducing a new lesson. She's not giving you a topic without teaching it first. So we
Yeah.
teach you how to do it. You have videos to follow it step by step. You have access to our training sites. It allows you to plug in at any time without your mentor, without your coach. You can work at your own pace, at your own time, and wherever you are, as long as you have your Wi-Fi. So it's easy. I wouldn't say it's hard for anyone to follow. Step by step, it tells you what is required of you and what
Yeah.
what you should do. If you don't know, you have a mentor, you have a coach, you
Good.
have a whole community of people to liaise with to gain knowledge in regards to what it is that is giving you trouble. And so you don't need to be tech savvy.
You
you
don't
know
need to be. And
oh
like you said, the training is a video-based training. It's like watching YouTube. You can do it 10
exactly.
times over. And it's a demo. It's like buying a piece of electronics and then you are setting it up. It tells you plug this one there. You do exactly that. That's what the training is about. It tells you do, like, in fact, when I started, I was almost like a robot. It says, do this. I'll pause it and I'll do it like that. Do this one. I'll
Exactly.
pause it. I'll do it. And then I'll come back. And at the end of the day, I was home and dry.
At
I mean,
your own
anybody can
pace,
really,
at your own time.
at
It's
your
up.
own time, at your own pace. You're not in
Nobody's
competition with
rushing or
anybody.
pushing you or say, hey, you got to go faster. Nobody. It's your business. You work it the way you are comfortable with.
Yeah. Okay. Usually, when you start or when you join, or in fact, the starting point to join is usually to watch our webinar, whether it's a replay
Yeah.
or a live one. Like me, I watched the replay 2 times before I attended the live one. It was actually at that live one that I was blown away and I
Oh,
didn't
really?
think twice. Yeah. In fact, I didn't finish the live webinar before I registered. So, why would you ask somebody or encourage somebody to watch that webinar, whether it's live or
It's
replay?
the it's the first point of getting plugged into our community. The first point. So once you register, on the second page, you would have, and you get to the second page, you would have received a link in your email, whether in your spam or your inbox. You will get connected to the live webinars. If you didn't catch the live webinars, there's always replays for you to watch, and that is also sent to you. So you don't have to go digging around or asking, or hey, I don't know what's the next step or whatever. Everything is laid out in our email because it's automation, and it tells you what to do next. And so once you see the webinar, you get interested and excited about it. It tells you the step to follow. You're going to connect with your mentor on Facebook. You're going to send them an invitation or friendship or whatever it is, and you get connected. You get plugged into our community. The webinar is the first point. It is very important that you at least watch it or register. I mean, some people who know what they're about, and who are not skeptical, because you have people who are really not skeptical people because they're so hungry for a change. It
Yeah.
means them that any opportunity, I'm going to take a chance. And those I call those risk takers. And some
Yeah.
people not even watch the webinar, they'll just register and just go ahead to the second page and follow the instruction there to get connected to our community. But watching the webinar lays it out for you of what you're getting into, and you see people sharing their story. These are real people who have experience with the business and who have seen success from the business. People at all different stages of their business, not just those who are in the business for years, but all different stages of the business. So it's good that you can see that as a stepping stone to
Yeah.
get into the community. It lays it out for you. So I would say it's important to at least see the webinar. But if you're that risk taker, go ahead. Go
Go
ahead and
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have problem with people being skeptical because for some of them, I can even understand because some of them have been duped. They have
Yes,
entered into one kind of
sure.
business where at the end of the day they lost all their money. So there's no problem questioning things, because that, for me, that's what the skepticism is all about. But that gives you opportunity to make a research, ask questions, go behind the scene and find out. And what that webinar does actually is the fact that it brings us out to the people. You have
Yes.
so many people at the same time talking about the business and their experiences. Chances are that one of them will
We
resonate with you.
resonate with you.
And
Yes,
these are real people who
people.
have passed through real struggle and real life experiences and have gone through some of these things, and then
Yes,
they are
sure.
now on the other side. So that's one of the reasons why we encourage people to attend that webinar, because you will see people you never know. And of course, people are attending from various locations. In fact, when I attended that live, at some point we were asked, put where you indicate where you're watching from. And we were over 2,000 that very night. And I was looking at the chat roll, seeing different locations where,
Seeing who is,
and
right?
I'm like, this can't be scam. If it is, all this number of people cannot
Exactly.
be joining at the same time from all these various locations. I mean, that was it for me. It was that
Right.
webinar,
You were
a live
sold.
one, that I
Yeah,
didn't think twice again. I just moved on.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's anybody really that wants to join it should have it. So for you, you've been in this business for 2 years now. No, three, you said. What has been the most outstanding thing you think you have benefited or that this business has done for you?
Oh my gosh. There is so many things. You know, um, one of the thing, let me start by saying not one, but some. Some things that I've achieved from this business is that one, I
Okay,
now own a registered business. Um,
congratulations.
yes, I'm not hiding. I'm not doing anything that's wrong. I have a registered business right here in Canada. I'm paying my taxes and so on, and that for me in itself is huge because I did not ever dream of having a business. Remember, I said entrepreneurship was nothing near my mind, and
Yeah,
this business has allowed me so much freedom of being able to give the kids things that I couldn't do for them before, freedom of having to know that I am able to take care of my parents. In fact, my business has allowed me to see my parents after being in Canada for 6 years. I have not returned home. I've not seen my parents. This business has allowed me to do immigration papers for them, and get them here to see me. We went on a cross country tour of Canada. I was able to take
beautiful.
them to the best hotels, just traveling and enjoying them and them, after not seeing them for so long.
For so long, yeah.
Yes, and that to me was really big, was really, really huge. And so we enjoy that as a family. My business has allowed me to connect with various people globally. I'm connecting with people from Australia, Italy, Germany, France, New Zealand, UK, Canada, United States, Jamaica, and all the other Caribbean countries. People
Yeah,
I've never thought I would have met. And even right here in my city of Winnipeg, Canada,
yeah.
I'm connecting with people who I would have never met if it wasn't for this business.
Of
So
course,
that
where would I have known you if not for
is
this business?
exactly, it's building my network, and I can actually reach out to anyone. You know how it goes when we have meetups and so, because we do have international meetups and
Yeah,
local meetups as well. And this one is saying, hey, come and visit me here in Germany. Hey, come and visit me here in Australia. You
yeah,
actually have somewhere, to go, or someone to connect with. When we think about it, every country, every location we think about, we can connect with someone from our community there.
yeah.
And that's
I don't
that's
think there's
big.
anywhere I will go now and I will not see somebody I
Not
can
see
connect with.
someone, that's big. Just those connection. The other thing is helping families and helping people across the globe, changing their lives because they see that they have a desire to live a better life. They have a desire to have financial freedom. They have a desire to have time freedom. And for you contributing towards that, it's big.
It
It's big
is.
because you're helping them achieve things that they never have dreamt of before, just like somebody else helped me to achieve these things,
Yeah,
and this is what we do. We pass it on to someone else. It's like a relay, passing the
yeah.
baton. you know,
Yeah, you don't keep
I
it to yourself. In fact, that's what this is about. The fact that
I
we don't
love
want to
that.
keep it to
You know,
ourselves.
I
Yeah.
can pass it on to you. You
Share
learn,
it.
you pass it on to somebody else. You know,
Yeah.
all through this connection. My connection is huge. We run our business on different social media platform. And you think about it, you're meeting people outside the community. And
Yeah.
this business has allowed you to do that. You know, and so many people want to be in connecting with you. So many people want to learn from you. So many people, you know, are inspired by you. It's great. And these are the things that I love about this business. That these are the things that it has done for me. You know, I have grown professionally. I have developed so much. You know,
Yeah.
even though I have a background of education, there's always that one little thing that all of
To
us are
learn,
missing.
yeah, because it is a total package. It's not just about making money or doing business.
Exactly.
We also
And
think about
this has allowed us
your total
total,
person, your
yes,
mindset. I don't know. My mindset,
total
I've had
mindset.
a total shift in mindset just because of doing this business.
Exactly.
And that is something you cannot quantify, whether in terms of finance or anything you
No,
want to put
no.
it to.
And it boils down back to our training. Like whatever we get inside this community, we would have been paying thousands of dollars to receive it. We're
Yeah,
getting it free.
free.
We're getting it for free. Where else could you go and get a whole training for free?
I
One
don't
time
know
payment,
where.
one time payment, no subscription, nothing. And you are
No.
getting a lifetime system for free to grow your business, you know, to establish your brand on social media, nowhere else. Nowhere else. And I think I came across the right business. I know I am in the right place for 3 years.
Yes, we are.
Something good must be happening.
Yes, it is really happening.
So you know, I would encourage anyone, just get on board. Check it out. Like we said, nothing to lose. You have more to gain than you stand to lose. So get on
Yes.
board, register, see the webinar for yourself, and get on board. And that's one thing that I love about this business too, is that people get a chance to make up their mind for themselves, not
Yeah.
us saying to them, you know, you got to do this or you whatever. No, you get a chance to see it for yourself and to make up your own mind whether you want to get indulged or not. And that's key for me when it comes on to, you know, business and making decisions and so on. So get on board, guys. Don't miss out on this one.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually my next question or something to ask. That whether it is on our business page or on our personal profile, we have people that have been following us, watching what we are doing, as if somebody is peeping through the hole, you know, your door hole, somebody knocks, you're just peeping to see who it is. Some of them have been peeping and what we are doing, they haven't taken action. What would you
Don't
tell such people?
stop peeping. Get off the fence. You're only going to gather splinters. Stop peeping. Take off your spectacles. Take it
Yeah,
off and get off the fence and take that A word, action. Because
yeah,
if without action, there cannot be change. There has to be action taken for change to happen. And if you're looking for a change every single day of your life and you're not doing anything about it, you're not taking action, you're not trying, you're just sitting and saying, man, I need a change, I need a change.
yeah.
Change ain't gonna come. So you
Not at
better,
all. Not at all.
change ain't gonna come. So let me tell you something. Take action. That's the first thing. Take action because you deserve freedom. You
Yeah.
deserve time. You are worthy of living your best life. And I say that to everyone. We are all worthy of living our best life. And our best life will only happen if we take action.
Action.
We can only change our life that way.
Yeah, thank you so much. And on that note, I want you to acknowledge some of the people that are saying hello to you before we go from here. I have Mary here saying, actually, there's no comments in that, but at least she did something. That's Amaka saying, well done, ladies.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching, for tuning in. wherever you are. I know we're all global, and
I have
I know
it
it's late
here.
for some guys, but thank
Yeah,
you
those of
for
us in the UK
spending the
is
time with us tonight.
yeah, this is Ola. Ola is that's my mentor.
Hi,
And
Ola.
she's in Canada. She's actually in the same city with you.
I
She's
think
in
so.
Winnipeg.
I
Yeah,
think so.
she's in
Yes,
Winnipeg.
she's a wonderful person.
Yeah, she is. I have a berry. Yeah. So that's it. And thank you so much, Tashi,
Thank
for
you
making
for
out time
having me.
to join
It's
us.
a pleasure.
And I hope when next we call upon you, you will do us the honor of appearing again. Uh, that's
Thank you so
somebody
much for
else.
having me.
Tell
You
her
know,
I'm
it's a
Ophia
pleasure to
joining us.
share your platform with you, and your
Okay.
viewers. And
Yeah.
thank you again, guys, for watching and even commenting. That's huge. Also, having people commenting and engaging with you on your platform is huge. So,
Yeah. And I appreciate that. Thank you
I,
so much, guys. Okay. Um, so you've had my guest. She said, well, I don't need to repeat her. Take action if you want change. It does not happen unless somebody takes an otherwise you remain where you are. If there's anything the pandemic has taught us is that we shouldn't be putting all our eggs in one basket. And the fact that everything has gone online, including the fact that you can also earn online. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter how you do it. This online business is something anybody can do. You can do it from the comfort of your home. You can be doing your work and still be doing it. Like my guest is still a full-time employed teacher, but she has a registered business now from doing her online business. It doesn't stop you from doing what you're doing. And if you get to the point where you like so much of what is coming out of it, you don't need to continue struggling. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Like she said, you need to live your best life. It is meant for you. So if you want to know more about it, click on our link. And for those of you that are not on my business page, which is where I do most of my activities, this is an opportunity for you to follow me on that business page. The name of my business page is Chima-Okoro. That's the name of my business page. I don't do this. This is the first time I'm actually coming on my personal profile to talk about business. Personal profile is personal profile. It's not a business profile. So if you want to know much about the business, follow me on my business page. And on that note, I say thank you so much for joining us. I hope to come around once again, maybe in not so long a time from now, here on this personal profile. But if you really want to know what I do, you need to be on my business page. See you around, and bye for today.